Okay, we are at day 59, which means we have like 7 days left. One little bitty week, and I'll finish this 66-day rotation. Okay, so just finished my workouts, decent on the bike. I did not do any weightlifting this week, and I really feeling sorry for that. One of the things I've done that's been a big mistake for me is I haven't watched my eating this week, and I could tell it when I put on my pants today to go meet a client, and it's like, oh snap! So I'm gonna have to, get really diligent for the next week or so, especially since I'm headed to Arizona, and I want to be able to fit in my plane seat and everything. I got the YouTube stuff done. Next week will be easy for YouTube, even though it'll be a new. By the time I go to Arizona, it'll be an entirely new cycle. If I do that cycle, I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. But it's a YouTube conference, so that makes it easy. From there, I'm headed. Doing Spanish in about 50 minutes. It's a check on introducing yourself on Lingoda. So that'll finish that part. That means I've done everything for the day. And I need to start prepping up for the next little phase for part 3 of my next 66-day challenge. So organization, of course, is going to be one. Reading the book. And I thought I came up with another one. I did, but I'm going to have to think about it because I need to codify all this stuff, make it all life-changing and everything. Even though with these 66-day challenges, it's supposed to be like one thing to make it a lifetime habit, I'm kind of overdoing it a bit with 3. But, come say, come sigh, right? So, anyway, I really don't have much to say. I did put something in contract yesterday, which is cool. I got a closing next week, for those of you who care about my real estate stuff. So that's going to be pretty good for me if everything works out. I was able to meet the deadline, so I made like I did 1.3 million in sales last month. I'm going to eke out $1 million this month. So I need to start putting some stuff in, so see if I can do 3 in a row. But I'll end up making my goal of having $1 million a month. I'll do it twice. Cool. Met with the client today. They're from out of town. It actually worked better than I'd ever hoped because, in all honesty, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I was like, oh crap. Then later I thought about it because I promised this guy I would have like yesterday ready for him, that I'd be ready to go around. I completely forgot, did not put it in my calendar. And so he was a little bit miffed. Now, I can understand that. But, he ended up getting food poisoning or something. And we did meet today. And I think we had some good rapport going. So I think we got something that's going to be working here. So get going with this dude. And they're not going to be ready to move for a few months. But he's at a really great price point. By then, I should have capped and everything. It'll be pure profit for me, of which I've got to figure out something to do. I think I got to really figure out what I'm going to do. Like if I continue the success this year, like if I should pump it into something. Like one point, 2020, I had enough to just go out and buy a new car, smack brand new. And I decided not to. And it's like coming back to haunt me. Because you know what happened with car prices and all. And I was thinking about it at the right time and had the right money. And I just screwed that up. So my next, I don't know if I get it again, it won't matter because I refuse to pay these current prices, man. These dealerships are a joke. They want like 20 grand over. One of the manufacturers, I forget who it was, said they're going to start cutting dealers off if they continue this crap. So, yeah. I mean, it's not just, because I'm in real estate, and houses are selling way above list price. But there's a difference between housing and a car. As soon as this crisis is over, those cars are going to go back down to where they should have been. And I don't mean should have been, man, this thing is going nuts. And I don't mean should have been by it should have been like 50,000. They're selling it for 75 or 80 like they are now. No, it'll be like itself. Remember good old days? After 2 years, it was worth damn near half of what you paid for it. So you bought a $50,000 car, you'd be lucky it was worth 30,000. That's what I think is going to happen. You buy that $50,000 car for 80,000, and when this stuff corrects and they get those chips out there, those cars are going to be 30,000, just like they were. They're not going to start depreciating at the price people bought them at. They're going to start depreciating at the MSRP or invoice price. So you're buying you're spending $80,000 for a $50,000 car that 2 years from now, when this chip crisis is over, is going to be worth $30,000. That doesn't make any sense. You're throwing $50,000 down a hole. It's bad enough when you buy a new car and that happens, but to do it in this day and age, no, I'm not doing it. So I'm going to hold my car together until this is over. But the second this BS is over and you can buy a car for the price that it's supposed to be, I'm going to be on the lots. Trust me, I'm going to be on the lots right then and there. But until then, no. Or I could put it into doing some improvements to my house. Or I could take just the most jamming vacation ever. I really would like to, I don't think this thing is completely over yet, so I don't want to take a cruise, but man, I want to take one of those like 10-day cruises, either to the Caribbean or, the California, Mexico cruises. Oh my goodness, I want to take one of those. So we're going to have to see. Anyway, I've bored you guys enough for tonight, and let me go ahead and get ready for my Spanish. Bye.